So this is the thing, is steadfastness, consistency is the name of the game. If you want to lose weight, what do you do? Let's take dunya examples. You want to lose weight, what do you do? Exercise. Once every 3 months? Whenever I feel I want to do it? You will never lose a pound. What is it? Consistency, persistence. And is exercise fun? Yeah, after you get used to it. In the beginning, no. Every bone in you hurts, right? But you do it. Why? Because you want to. That's the next one. Ask yourself, do you want to be the same names, the same person you were in Ramadan? Do you want to be? Yes, everybody, right? Even if I didn't achieve my goal, but I was better than today for sure. Then you want to. Then start doing it. Be consistent. Each one of you in this room, you have done one thing extra in Ramadan. You did more. Pick one extra thing you did and stay consistent on it. Prompted it. Every night you went to the masjid, right? How many of you did Taraweeh, whether masjid or home? In general, more than 80% of the hands. You need to stay on this. 2 rak'at. I'm not going to say 10 or 20. 2. Every night. Either after Isha, 2 nights. Don't say yourself, I'm going to go and get a coffee and I'll do it after. You will not do it. Do it now and then go and get your coffee or tea or do whatever you need. You really have to have a little bit control over this. You did it for 30 days. That's how I tell myself, come on, you did it. You did it for 30 days. You're the same person. Then you can. So this is the thing, is steadfastness, consistency is the name of the game. If you want to lose weight, what do you do? Let's take dunya examples. You want to lose weight, what do you do? Exercise. Once every 3 months? Whenever I feel I want to do it? You will never lose a pound. What is it? Consistency, persistence. And is exercise fun? Yeah, after you get used to it. In the beginning, no. Every bone in you hurts, right? But you do it. Why? Because you want to. That's the next one. Ask yourself, do you want to be the same names, the same person you were in Ramadan? Do you want to be? Yes, everybody, right? Even if I didn't achieve my goal, but I was better than today for sure. Then you want to. Then start doing it. Think of losing weight. Think of learning any new task or you want to build any new habit. Without consistency, it will never happen. Will never happen, period. You need 40 days and then the habit becomes natural. Next thing, and this is extremely, especially these days and age. Stay on the straight path as Allah wants, not what you want. Because He told him, Kama umirt, like you were ordered. And it's very nice when I was looking and doing the search and says, not according to my feeling. Look at this one. And not according to the culture and convenience. And not according to what I like and want, but what Allah wants. And this applies to everybody in this room. You are born, raised here, you are born, raised somewhere else. There's always culture. And most of the time, and especially for the youth in the back, don't you think the culture back home goes with Islam all the time? Many times it's completely against Islam, but maybe not in the same way you see it here. Am I correct? So, Kama umirt, I need to stay steadfast like you all again did it in Ramadan. Why did you go to the masjid and pray Taraweeh? Why the 27 nights all the masajid were packed, I was told. There was not a single place to park. Why? Because Allah said the 27th through the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, it's one of the blessed nights. Kama umir, that's what he told me. I didn't make it up. I didn't do the night 19 because it's very convenient for me. So obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is according to what He wants, not what I want. And I wish what I want is what He wants, then I have no issue. Unfortunately, most of the time it is not. It's completely opposite. I want to sleep, He wants me to get up perfect. I want to eat, He wants me to fast, right? He wants me to cover and I want to look beautiful and show my beauty. It's very opposite what we want. We have to accept this. Really, we have to be very realistic and says, you know what? Yeah, being religious and upright is not easy. And whoever tells me it's easy, I want to talk to her after the class. It is not. It's because I have me, I have shaitan, I have the society, I have culture, is all against me, and I am not Superwoman. So here you are. You need to say, I'm doing this not because I like it, not because my friends want it, not because of this or I grew up like that, because Allah wants it. And remain steadfast. هذه النame of the goal. Stay firm, stay upright. Keep telling yourself, what is the best way? How many of you have children here? How do you keep your child studying and tomorrow is an exam? What motivates children? There's two things, either positive or negative, right? Until you showed me the negative, right?
No, I died.
Right? Either you're going to say, I'm right away taking off this phone from you, right? There's very, I don't know how many of you have seen this, but there is a small reels about cats, right? And the cats were, have you seen this? The cats was what? As if it has a phone, right? And the room is dark. And then the mom cat opened the door. He hears before they open the door, and he hides under and act like he's sleeping. Subhanallah. So what do you do for a child, for your son, for your daughter, to keep her going? She doesn't want to study. Who wants to study? Nobody. But how do you make them do that? Either say, okay, you study, you score well, you go to this college or this university, and I'm getting the car for you. That's called motivation. That's positive. You see, you do this to yourself. Absolutely. You want to buy this purse, you want to buy this clothes, you want to buy whatever. You ask yourself, what are you going to do to deserve it? You ask yourself, not someone else. You have the money, you can do it right away, but you have to tell her, what did you do so I can go and buy you? I mean it, try it. You need to make it easy for yourself. Earn it, as we say, right? Not just because I like it. The same thing it is here. Okay? Now, if you look at Surah Hud, why did he tell him at the end of the chapter of Hud, be steadfast, right? You all heard it in Ramadan, right? It's chapter 12, so it's probably you heard it on day 11, the night of the 12th. If you look at it, it's a surah was revealed in Mecca. All of it, till the last 2 pages, is talking about the story of the prophets, one after the other. And this is where Sayyidina Nuh, his son, died in front of his eyes. And he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah said, he's not your son anymore. It's in Surah Hud. And then you come to the story of Hud, the people of Hud, and the people of Ad. And then you come to the people of Madian. And then Allah at the end saying this to Rasul, not this one yet. He said, we are telling you all the stories of all the prophets before you. I think this mic is scared of the today class. We need, do we have another one? There's 3. Who was giving all these talks before me? And there was no classes, right? Subhanallah, I think no one used it, so it died. Anyway, so all these stories, and the language of Surah Hud, it's very direct. Like all the prophets talk to their people very direct, including when Allah talked to Sayyidina Nuh after he asked him to, after, Bismillah, no, this doesn't. Wallah, no, it is, yeah. Nobody has batteries here? We need 4. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Kalla. No problem. Okay. So if you look at Surah Hud, please go back, relive a night of Ramadan. Didn't you all read Quran, right? Read it. And you're going to see the stories of the prophets, which many of you may be familiar with. But the difference between Hud and Surah Hud and the other chapter Hud is the language the prophets spoke to their people is direct. And Allah spoke to Sayyidina Nuh direct. He is not your son. Don't you ask me again. إنه ليس من أهلك إنه عمل غير صالح فلا تسألني ما ليس لك به علم إني أعظك أن تكون من الجاهلين. He said he is not your son. Imagine the son just died, drowned in front of his eyes. And he came to Allah and says, Ya Allah, inabni min ahli, my son is my family. And you are the most merciful, or you're the wiser. And he said, he's not your son. Don't you ask me this. I warn you to be from among the ignorance. Whoa. Look at how Hud spoke to his people. إن أنتم إلا مفترون. You are absolutely wrongdoers.